How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Patapon 2, and in today's episode, today, thankfully, a bit shorter than the last episode, because I don't really want to sit here for a bunch of fucking hours recording footage. You know what I was gonna watch today? I was gonna watch Dune, the new one, because a lot of people have been talking about it, a lot of people have been praising it, saying that it's the best shit to happen to sci-fi since fucking, I don't know, since what? Since the last Dune movie, maybe? I looked into it, and there was an 80s Dune movie, and there was also. Oh, yeah, I got a new tuba last episode. Doesn't appear that it's actually better. I mean, it makes my fucking damage like 1 point bigger, but then it like lowers my health quite a bit. I don't know if it's a worthy exchange. I'm a bit worried about this tuba I just fucking equipped, but I guess it could be better. The friendship items do nothing but fucking increase my health. I guess I could possibly, start fucking equipping shit other than friendship items. I'm a bit sick of them myself. Oh, we're back to the place that we had to sneak past last time. Oh, this sucks. This guy has a wand. The green items you get from defeating all these Karmen are really good. The hammer wasn't from a Karmen, it was from Kuwagaten a couple of episodes ago. It was a boss named Kuwagaten, if you don't remember. Look, I got hit once with a fire spear and like one fucking third of my health is already gone. Jeez. Oh, and they're all dead now. That's nice. Maybe increased health wasn't such a bad idea. Mighty Patapon leader, is that all there is to your power? I hate to disappoint you, man, but it kind of is. Pon pon chaka chaka, power of thunder, come to me. Cast lightning. Chain lightning, never mind. Oh, is that a motherfucking Final Fantasy reference? Chain lightning, was that a spell in Final Fantasy? I think it was. Chain lightning. Remember using something like that in 10. My favorite Final Fantasy, I guess that's a good subject to talk about. My favorite Final Fantasy games. I remember when I played Final Fantasy VII on my PS2, because, on PS2 you could play PS1 games. And that was like my first JRPG I played, and I fucking hated it. Because I already played a bunch of PS2 games that were like way better, and I was like, what is this blocky ass fucking JPEG for the background fucking turn-based bullshit? Why can't I just run up to the guy and beat the shit out of him? Why do I have to take turns in this stupid fucking awful looking game? Now for real, I still don't like the original Final Fantasy VII. And even back then, I didn't play it when it came out on PS1. I guess I would maybe like it a bit more, but I just fucking hated JRPGs back then when I was like younger. It didn't saw the appeal. Like, what's fun about slow fucking combat? Where you take turns. What is this, a board game? Where I fucking have to roll a fucking dice? Oh yeah, not to mention I can miss. Like, how the fuck did I miss? I saw the guy slash through the fucking enemy. How did I miss? Final Fantasy VIII, I wanted to like, because I was like, it's kind of like 7, but it looks way better. The characters, in my opinion, looked way cooler. I was like, I'll give this fucking JRPG something a chance, maybe I'll like it. So I tried playing it, and I don't even know, I don't think I even got through the disc 1. And I was like, nah, this ain't my cup of tea, man. I hate it. Final Fantasy 9 I never played until way later. Probably would have fucking hated it anyway. Because the characters were like more cartoony looking, kind of more reminiscent of the original Nintendo Final Fantasy games. Which I also never played at that point. I still haven't played Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I have never played those old ones. And I don't really intend to, unless I will play 6 at some point, because I heard that one's like really fucking good. And I do kinda wanna give 7 another chance and play it. And I also do want to play 7 Remake, even though 7 Remake was available for free on PS Plus at some point, I think. But I'm not sure if it didn't say that it's available until a certain date. And I was like, oh fuck, so am I forced to make a Let's Play of it now because it won't be available later? Or can I just fucking play it now? Yeah, I should probably check whether I still have Final Fantasy VII. And if it's available. 15 is the first one I actually beat. I remember it was one of the earliest fucking games I played on PS4. When I got a PS4, I got it with Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. Despite its weak story, I really like it. It's just a fun game to play, I don't know. And I even thought, because last time I played it for real, like all the way through, was on my Let's Play, which was a bunch, almost 5 years ago at this point. And I was like thinking, I should probably replay it and finally go with like the Institute. I never seen the Institute route. When I first played on my own, I sided with the Railroad. Then on my Let's Play, I sided with the Brotherhood of Steel. But I never sided with the Institute. I always wanted to see that. I also know you can side with the Minutemen as like the 4th faction. But I think siding with them is like the hardest because you have to do a bunch of dumb bullshit. So I might actually not do that. I don't even know what the fuck's going on in the game story, whatever. And I also hit Shadow Warrior, the first one from the rebooted Shadow Warrior games. I think I beat it, but I don't remember. I remember that was kind of annoying at certain points, but I liked it. Funny thing about it is that that was back when I didn't realize I can actually record Let's Plays. I wanted to do Let's Plays like for a very long time, but I just didn't know how to get around to it. And about in 2017, I got my PS4 in 2016 on Christmas. In 2017, it was late May. That was when I like finally started doing it. I remember the day I started doing it. I was in middle school. No, I was in high school. It was the first year of high school, and we had that thing going on, which each Friday we had PA lessons, the last lesson on Fridays. So what they did is they took us to a pool. So you know we had to take a bus and go to like the other side of town, and we would go to a pool, and we would be swimming. We would have like swimming lessons, which I really liked because those were like the only PA lessons that I actually participated in, and made my PA tendency frequency really fucking high. That was the worst way to put it, Jesus. And yeah, after that I went back home and I like sat down. I remember my grandma was at my place. I don't remember why, but yeah, I told her that I will go into my room and close the doors, and I put on like earbud headphones because I don't know why the fuck I use those. Oh, I know, because the PS4 only has a single input port for headphones, but the headphones I had, which were the Fatality headphones, I forgot what the fuck they're called. I think they're made by Genesis, which is a PC equipment company. I killed the wizard. Nice job, me. And I couldn't plug them in because they had two outputs. So I either could plug in the microphone, which wouldn't make it work, or I could plug in the headphones, which would make it work, but then my microphone wouldn't work. So either way, my microphone didn't work. Ooh, a secret level I unlocked. Nice, I better do it. The catapults keep following me. I don't know why. Also, the Patapon sitting on the horses and the catapult are kind of like weird. Kind of like too big. They're they're a bit too bigger than the other Patapons, and they're in the background, so that implies they're even bigger. Well, they're still not as big as Decapons, I guess. But still, they're kind of weird looking. I mean, I guess Megapons are also weird fucking looking. Yeah, and I sat down and I fucking awkwardly started talking to myself while playing Mortal Kombat X. I would say that at least from the beginning of my Let's Play channel, at least I got better at doing commentary, because instead of staying quiet most of the time because I was kind of shy and I never did something like that before, I'm never shutting the fuck up. Except for the times where I am shutting the fuck up because I forgot what the fuck to say. Which happens very often. Look at this guy on the left holding the two vases. He has like a very cool feet pattern. Moving his fucking legs left and right. I just noticed. You'd figure it'd be the same animation, just mirrored, but it's actually not. Hold on. Yeah, and... Oh yeah, so what level did we unlock? I don't know. Is it oh, this one, I guess. Some secret boss fight. Alright, cool. Boss fights are always easier. Unless it's a boss fight that's like first you have to get to, then it sucks because by the time I get to the boss fight I'm already weak. It always sucks and pisses me off. I'm out of my fucking cool drink. Shame. Got nothing to drink now, fuck. What was I saying? Talking about Final Fantasy, and I started talking about my channel. Another game I played before I figured how to make Let's Plays, and I never made a Let's Play of it, or even a gameplay and such, was Horizon Zero Dawn. That game was great. I love that game, but... No, just a green worm. I know how to fight the worm. I shouldn't fail this. I'm just a tougher version of the worm, but the worm is pretty easy to avoid. Like what, you gotta avoid for... That move makes the fire breath move, so we gotta jump. See? He has like a slam move, so we gotta run away from that one. And then he has a move where he emerges from the ground and starts rumbling. And when he... Oh shit. Did I finally realize the power of charge moves? I hope I did, because fucking charge moves are the shit. Yeah, I think I finally started to charge my attacks instead of just attacking blindly. Look how much damage I dealt. I did like over 1,000 damage. Also, I think this one's getting bigger, or is it just me? I don't know. I think it might be. Oh, I think there is an enemy like that in Patapon 3 who's keep getting bigger as you fight it. And if you don't defeat it fast enough, he blows up and deals a lot of damage. I think it's like a bird. But it's not like a boss fight, I think it's like a mini boss fight. No, because like when you fight this guy, it's like the entire level is just fighting this worm. So he's like the boss of this level. Why is he using the same move over and over? Maybe he needs to use charge moves every once in a while. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. The fuck I was talking about? Some stupid shit. You know what's funny? When I first started my Let's Play channel, I got a lot of like messages from people who I guess were looking for people like me, aspiring fucking Let's Players, because I had a lot of messages saying like, oh, join our Discord server and share your videos and watch other people's videos, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know, I felt like I'm gonna go watch other people's videos and no one's gonna go watch mine, but I did hit one time somebody told me something, and he told me, I think it was on my Battlefield 1 episode, he told me I sounded like I was about to cry. Well, that's a new move. Never did that before. Yeah, perhaps that's true, I don't know. I haven't watched any of my old videos in a while. But perhaps I did sound like I was about to cry. I noticed something recently where, like, at some point I sounded very loud and, like, very, involved in my videos. I was, like, really, you could almost say, over-exaggerated my fucking reactions to shit. And I was very fucking loud and expressive. And I think I toned down that a bit recently, because, like, when I watch my recent videos, it's like, the ending is, like, the beginning, I mean, it's still the same, where I say my fucking opening and shit. And I'm, talking pretty loud, but louder than usual at least. And then over time in the video, I just kind of lose it, and I'm just like talking like normal more. But I don't know when the fuck that started to happen. I don't know. I don't really want to go back to. I don't want to force myself to sound like I'm fucking thrilled about fighting this fucking worm. I can't even begin to like fake it. Just like if I. Oh shit! What a fuck up. Whatever. We ain't giving up. I love how all my Megapons died just in one fucking attack. You avoid this by jumping? I think you can. Nice. Kill him. Gave us a lot of cabbage. That's nice of him. I do like a good cabbage. Just kidding, I don't. I hate cabbage. I prefer a salad. Even though I don't like salads very much too, but if I had to choose between cabbage and salad, I guess I would go with salad. Cabbage is like worse salad. I remember one time I was making a burger and I wanted to put a bunch of shit on it, so I put like a tomato, I put like some sausage on it, I put some ham, the burger itself, some cheese, fucking a sauce and shit like that. And I was like, and for the final touch, I'll put a leaf of salad. But accidentally, I put a leaf of cabbage on it. So I ate a fucking burger with cabbage, and it was the worst shit ever. Ruined such a good burger with it. I told you the story of how I ate a pancake with mayonnaise one time. I really like mayonnaise. I like to put it on sandwiches and toast, on pizza at some point. But I realized that putting mayonnaise on pizza not only sounds nasty, it sounds fucking unhealthy as fuck. So I stopped putting it on pizza at least. Well, look at the animations he does when he's like, I don't know, breathing. The weird dots on his face. Like moving. What do you think of these dots on his face? Because I always assume the one up front is his eye, and the other ones are just like his pattern on his skin. But is the game implying all of them are his eyes, and he just has a lot of eyes? Oh, I was gonna watch Dune, and Dune has a big worm in it, right? I haven't watched Dune. I'm about to. Today, maybe. How long is Dune, the new one, anyway? Yeah. Fuck, I was saying something about Final Fantasy. Yeah, 11 I never played. Don't really intend to play it either. 12 I actually beat. Took me a long time to beat 12. Really liked 12, even though it felt barren sometimes when I walk around in these environments and it was kinda lame. Oh yeah, 10. Oh yeah, and the final boss of 12 took me like a fucking long time to beat. But it was my fault. I could have prepared way more for it. I didn't know it was gonna be the final boss. Even though the game asked me like, are you sure there's no turning back? I could have turned back and buy a bunch of Phoenix Downs and potions and shit, but I didn't. So I had to rely on fucking healing spells, which was a nightmare, but I did get through it. I remember there was summons in Final Fantasy 12 always made me curious, like how the fuck does it work? Like sometimes I summon something, and then the summon, and then I just mash the fuck out of buttons during the summon, and then another summon happens, and sometimes I could keep that for a very long time and deal like a fuck ton of damage to the bosses, and sometimes I didn't. I never understood how the fuck that works. I was just hoping for the best whenever the fuck I summoned something and started mashing the fuck out of buttons. Yeah, and 10, I almost beaten. There's a moment in 10 when you have to go to the mountains. It's after you defeat the Sin, I believe. There's like a boss fight against that giant fucking monster that they call Sin. And you go to the mountains. That weird blue-haired guy with the extremely weird fucking haircut reveals himself to be the villain. He sucks, by the way. And you go to the mountains where a bunch of these furry creatures, like the guy on your team, are living. and then you face off against him again, and that's the moment where I just could not fucking beat for the love of me. I still have the save file for my Final Fantasy X playthrough, but I feel like at this point I would have to replay the entire game because it's been so long. Another game I played and never beaten, but I still have the save file for it because I figured I'm gonna beat it at some point, is Mad Max, the game that infamously came out the same day Phantom Pain did, and didn't. It was a good game, it just had a really shitty release date, that's what killed it. I was talking about the origins on my Let's Play channel. I was playing Just Cause 3, and then I realized that if I hit share twice, I'm recording a video. And then I realized if I have a microphone plugged in, it records my voice. I realized I finally figured out a way how to make Let's Plays. And I got really excited, so I figured I'm gonna record Mortal Kombat 10. Because Mortal Kombat 10 is a pretty good game to record, you know? Like, it's kind of like you watching a long cutscene, interrupted by fight scenes. Those are the moments you have to play. Ah, whatever, and see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.